I mean, sure, it has that clear potential, but they also still needed the damage, so that export kind of does make sense.
Does make sense, and it allows you to kind of circumvent all of these big engagement tools to just focus on the last insanity to go straight in for that neutral objective. Counter index and lineup rating heads up for RRQ. But in the grand scheme of things, it might not matter as much. The execution here is what's important. Julian against the export in the jungle. I feel like the Julian can clear a lot faster. But after that, what will they do with it? Right? What can they do to be aggressive when they have a Minotaur as their roamer?
Yeah, counter initiation power is there. But of course, to the land of Dawn, we go. The witness of this showdown, the kingdom against the red robots. Will the robots rage against the rebuild of the kingdom, or will the kingdom once again rejoice? It's RRQ Hoshi against Bigetron Alpha.
Listen into the calls and the drums of war there behind us. The crowd definitely getting pumped up for this one. The Titans in Bigetron Alpha, first place in the regular season, and versus a rebuilding kingdom here in the mid lane. Moreno already forced back very low.
A lot of damage at the disposal of that Aurora. The fact that there's two parts of it, the big burst and the extra damage afterwards. You're seeing them pressuring towards the side of Super Ken's purple buff, but he is getting chunked a lot, by the way. No sustain built in by them. Edok steals it away.
The lethal being able to acquired by Edok again, so proactive. He's playing and shadowing behind his mid laner. And so far, Key looking for a kill potentially here.
Good stun 2 times there. Vengeance not going to be used up again by Key. Knows to respect it, and Rins actually does lose on that trade.
He loses on the trade, but there is sustain built in. And look at Edok with the Bargain Hunter on the Minotaur. I haven't seen this in a long, long time. But he might be just trying to find that Flaccid Oasis so much earlier so that it can go for short trades like this and still come out on top due to the sustain difference. Overall, you can see Super Ken with the... Ooh. Also, Super Ken has that Season Hunter. So he'll be farming a lot quicker than usual, but it's still going to be, I believe, outmatched by Sutsujin. It is play on the top side, though, for the XP grab.
Oh,
wow.
Good steal by Sutsujin. Smooth.
Sutsujin, again, this time around playing for the kingdom, and has been pretty solid in his performances yesterday. Eman and Skylar going at it. Again, recalls galore. Down bottom, they're just having a good time. Not really stressing about what the other could do, but the turtle spawning means that Bigetron and RRQ might be subject of a very, very good fight down, up top rather. And this time Sutsujin under pressure alongside Edok.
Getting some damage down. Key not level 4 just yet. Rins open the Froga armor. Penalty zone coming in. Rins actually getting it out. Frigid Glacier stunning Super Loop. First blood over. Super Ken forced back. That's a knock over to Key, who gets out with the Vengeance. Has the final slash and uses the Vengeance on the orange buff. A quick win early from RRQ.
Great burst damage usage from RRQ, and they're able to actually use all that crowd control to zone Bigetron away. A good win for them in the early game, but you have to remember, the longer the game goes, the more ways there are for Bigetron to find ways to avoid these straightforward fights. Talent prediction by the new application GoPay, though. Nice. Oh, Mirko.
Mirko.
Going for a bless.
Mirror bless.
Amen.
Season.
Hey.
Oh man, Mirko.
What?
Damn.
Didn't see anything. Oh, what happened?
Nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
It's a very clean Land of Dawn with the sweep, but look at that.
He
He now stuck.
No, coming out the chain. Actually, now Frigid Glacier coming down. Minute Fury. Moreno finding 3, and I'm offended to bring them into a big blast. And now a stun. Super Ken is massive in the early game. Triple kill for Bigetron Alpha. A response.
Dang, what a combo that was with the sweep into the massive AoE, man. Last Insanity from Super Ken definitely made that a bit more difficult. Skylar, though, getting jumped on.
Whoa.
No follow-up. Skylar almost lost his life, but too far to follow up the final slash, so they're looking for a dive!
Stun down on the Skylar now. The Vengeance as well. The Minute Fury as the Like a Pounce comes down. Severe destruction into the back line now as the Last Insanity comes down to Skylar. That's the SOD to the back, and Mon finds the kill. And there's another dive over to Edok, who is able to survive still. Good Purify out from Eman. But look at Dyron, keeping busy up top, getting the entire shield.
Wow. We talk about how impactful this EXP lane can be, and Dyron is definitely doing well. The mid trio, though, off that play from Moreno, I feel like definitely Bigetron are the ones in control. The RRQ can still clear a lot faster, but look at this.
Luke doesn't care.
Wow.
He doesn't care. He's up there in his element and pulled out towards Rince. It's gonna be fine. Don't worry, Super Luke though has been very active, seeking out plays, and this is very characteristic of his Ruby. Doesn't really stay in lane, and is so close to the proximity of his teammates, actively seeking for a play and an engage. So this could be something that RRQ has to watch over.
Oh, Ido might give over the Minion Fury again. Moreno is looking for something. Gets the Frigid Glacier, more of a zoning tool. You can see that Bigetron are doing the vision game a lot better than RRQ, I must say. Ido though, already with a photo, very early on. That's a Bargain Hunter effect. Can they still go for a big fight though? Because Bigetron have more ways of just staying safe, of being invulnerable.
And look at Moskov. Look at the way that they're actually playing around the Moskov there, losing out the turret, but giving it over to Iman on the weak side, and he has ways to rotate. So Skylar up top, and Iman's already aiming down probably with the Spear of Destruction.
Yeah, Spear of Destruction could be a tool to make this a 4v5. Ooh. And this time around, penalty zone.
Great time offended into the final slot. The combo, so Jin finds the neutral objective. Now the Fury knocks them off, but Super King gets through the Tyrant. Now it's Luke in the midst of it all, taken down, traded over.
Oh, Edok.
He wants to go for more Spear of Destruction over to Edok. Skylar not able to dish out enough damage. A winning trade for Bigetron Alpha in kills, but remember, RRQ did get the turtle.
It was okay, so it was a 1-for-1, and then Edok falls as well there. Unfortunately, Moreno, though, getting chased down by Skylar.
He walks up, does damage now. Final slash on the 2. Skylar still finding the shot over Key Vengeance, and Skylar doesn't even need to go for the Lycan Pounce. Rins executes Key, but Iman gets the turret.
Look at Dyron, though, walking towards Moreno. Probably waiting for an opportunity, but Iman is just playing it so well. The distance management allows him to just move forward and backwards so much better. Looking at the items right here, Windtalker finished for Skylar, so good amounts of DPS. Dyron with a War Hammer. Oh, or actually, he's stunned.
Spear of Misery connecting, forcing the DPZ out. That's the Faraga armor for Super Ken, and Iman still going forward. Throws the Spear of Misery to say, hey, get back. This is my turret.
Get back. You're shoving away the players of RRQ back to their base. And for Bigetron Alpha, they had like, what, 4 tough boots just to try to hone down the magic presence from RRQ. You know, the Julian and the Aurora does kind of deal so much burst damage for RRQ. This is not going to be the end of the world because they have that scaling power towards the late game. For Bigetron Alpha, the fact that they have 4 kills in Super Ken means that they have the damage needed to fight through the defenses and the frontline of RRQ. They can still play!
Oh, good freeze by Riz.
Oh!
Not connecting. Edok forced back though. Tyrant trying to go for that play. Super Ken with I'm Authentic fighting Riz now with a stun as well. Super Ken burning him down, trying to get the passive out. Riz still able to ice skate his way back to safety. Moreno still trying to hover. Super with the kick time evil. Okay.
Having fun. He's having a total fun. Oh, wait, Iman? What do you want?
Skylar over the Disruptor. Skylar solo kill! Where have we seen this before? And I'm offended over to Dyron now. The vengeance resets. Moreno. Looking out to the chain. Great for the Glacier. Set him up again. It's a trade. Iman on top for Dyron in the mid lane. Essentially again, it's a chain again for the immobilization. Able to fully take Super Luke down, and it's a turtle. Oh, it's an Alpha Skylar that he got for a bit deep. The vengeance now something has to knocked up. Last insanity in the back line right now. Just taking a whole lot of damage. And his Fury actually able to find the Bigetron members. That's so destroyed. I'm offended now. Iman behind the fray. Super Jin defensive at all. Trying to deal damage. But the Spears does more in the long run. Bigetron somehow getting the winning trade off of that. Crazy amount of fights going on now. It's a signature of Bigetron. Whenever they're doing something, everyone needs to be on the same page. Really, verbal communication happening for Bigetron. They get those combos in the nick of time. Near set up. When it comes to individual games, you see RRQ barely on occasion, but in these small skirmishes, there's 3 members, there's 4 members. They can play on one win. Over the wheels, it's don't have to assist. That's that one. The market ready for not to wait for Moreno. How do you think it's frozen and then burnt down? That's the fire. And ice. There. Fire, ice. One melt, one. Throw pieces. Oh, and then final flash. To the base. You know, down next to the big the red robot rage. Get the kingdom. This is all the massacre here. Left, right, center, win, right, RRQ. Left out, other response.
in the previous fights, man. Bigetron has full control right here. It's only a 2.7k at this point, but Bigetron are aiming to make it even further. They might finally take down the game already, and they're starting to deny a lot of these buffs on the side of RRQ. Oxygen now definitely feeling pressure. He's still a level ahead from Super Ken, but his impact in the game is a little different. However, you can see the growing potential here from Eman still 4-1. Now setting up for the macro play with the speed of destruction as well.
That's not fighting, and Eman already in his element. The power spike acquired, and this Moskov could be the next big thing for Bigetron. They set up a concealed plate. Iron has to be prepared.
They're not scared of walking up. They don't know where Super Kid is, no? Darren's walking up again. They know where Super Kid is. They might go for directly battles. Monosai connects as well. We got the Fury. That's insanity. So they get out and Luke. You gotta keep on looking at this guy because he was able to get so much space over Reno. Go for the glacier. Finds a 3-man terrified with a flicker. No follow-up just yet. And Mon still chunking down in the bottom lane. Bigetron finding an all-out win in that skirmish and trade.
That was a disgusting play by Luke, man. He just denied the retribution by putting him away. Moreno now, he's feeling it, making the moves around the map. Skylar wants to play two stuff, but Dyron's slow.
I'm offended over to Dyron, and he can't even use the penalty zone.
Wow. Unstoppable onslaught coming in from Bigetron Alpha. And Eman has been able to zone and stop Skylar, shooing him away from the team fight because he has to occupy that space in the side lane. Because Eman has been always shoving the wave and he can always join the fray with the Spear of Destruction. The macro play is there for him. He has the Rose Gold as well to give him that extra protection. So RRQ, their kingdom under construction this time around in shambles in the hands of Bigetron Alpha.
And Luke can still go for a pick-off play right there. You're seeing them try to use the scouting, the vision from the base, and it's just not allowed. They have a lot of high ground and they still have a Minotaur, but look at that, insane last insanity.
Wow, what an isolation there, well planned. Ken walks up so that the final flash can isolate Dyron. Now Frigid Glacier that finds 2, but Super Ken still has immortality. That's 4 HP bars for him. Luke in the bottom lane just spamming the getting the passive over key. Doesn't want to go for the final slash just yet. Jumps in with vengeance, blinkers out to safety, still keeping his immortality intact.
The risky plays coming in from Rince, walking up with low HP like that. Fortunately, he was able to survive. 2 base towers super low for the side of RRQ, but they're able to defend for now. As you can see, they're just trying to clear the waves, trying to get some control back. But Bigetron are just waving it at their faces, man. They know they have full control right now.
They're waving a flag saying, come and get us. I mean, for Super Ken being 6-0, Eman as well, 5-1. They're just having fun. Kinda littering.
Together with Luke this time.
In front of the kingdom, yeah. Together with Luke this time around, RRQ. They need a clap back. This could be the start of something.
2-man, I'm a predator, stolen Frigid Glacier! Moreno! What an instant response! That looked like a mistake from them overstaying, but they turn it around. And now he's recalling in the base.
Classic Moreno, man. RRQ committing onto Super Luke. The EXP lane Ruby, who has the Queen's Wings, who has the Athenas, not the wisest of ideas, and you can see why Bigetron were using it as bait. 2 towers will definitely fall right here, but can Bigetron find more?
Final slash over to Jin. He has the enhanced sword, but Super Ken is going with last insanity. Eman! With a Fear of Destruction in the back line, the Frigid Glacier, it melts you down, but Bigetron's heat continues. Minis Fury knocking him off, but now with the airtime, they're actually going to be the ones to turn it around once again. 5 members strong, it's just Skylar. It's deja vu to last season, the Crown Prince left alone, and then he wipes them out. Bigetron Alpha starts it strong in game 1.
The machines rage against the rebuild of the kingdom yet to reply with their battle cry, 1-all. For Bigetron Alpha, RRQ, they were just outclassed. Bigetron Alpha constantly just bringing the fight towards their face.